Hello my lovelies, and you join me on Sunday afternoon. It is just coming up 2:45. I'm just about to have lunch and I'm performing a little test. You are watching, I'm doing this on my least old iPhone, the one I got new last, when was it? September, I think? October, something around there, probably around this time of year. I think I've had it 12 months. Now, my very elderly iPhone 6, which has been a trusty old friend, I've noticed that it's starting to, I don't know if you can see there, it's starting to kind of come apart. I think it's very light, so maybe it's flimsy. And I think that having it in that stand compressed like that all the time has started to make the screen bow out. But that aside, it's probably time that, I looked at, I've got the three iPhones, right? I've got my very elderly iPhone 6, I've got the iPhone X that is no good for much because the microphone is buggered. Seems to be an endemic issue with the type, or that phone might be particularly worse, I don't know. And I've got this chap, but I use this chap as my actual phone, in this case here. So I don't use it much for filming, only when I'm filming by hand. And it strikes me that it's probably time that I looked at upgrading things. Now, I can't justify going to GoPros and things like that. Partly for financial reasons, partly for technological reasons. I don't know how to use the bloody things. And I don't want to get involved with uploading stuff to computers and stuff like that. So why don't I just get an upgrade on my iPhone? I've been having a look on the website. It would cost me £33 per month. An additional 33 quid per month. And I think I could probably justify that. So get rid of this, get rid of the iPhone X, and then just work around two phones. I've also ordered from that dodgy Chinese website a gimbal thing. So yeah, maybe for the next 12 months I should, that would do me. Get a couple of, try and get a better car mount. Joseph has suggested the one that he uses, which seems awfully good. So get a decent car mount. Hope that this gimbal thing that's cheap and cheerful, that actually works reasonably well. Get another iPhone, it would be an iPhone 13 I was going to get. For the next 12 months, work around those two phones. That's what, but what I'm doing at the moment is I'm testing you to see if you've got the same microphone issues as the iPhone X. I'm recording in my normal live stream position. I've got the oven going in the background because I'm about to have sausage and mash. And I'm just trying you out basically. And I'm going to try you out in the car on the way to work. And if the results are good, then I think I'm going to upgrade, get rid of the older two phones and work around an iPhone 11 and an iPhone 13. Ideally, I'd like to upgrade the iPad as well to a larger version to make editing easier and with more storage, but I think that might have to wait, again, for financial reasons. So I'm going to have lunch and then I will check this footage back, and I'll probably see you on the way to work. Oh, what have I been doing today? Bit of editing, got the daily diary uploaded, and I've been doing some cleaning on Barney, ready for the road trips coming up. He's had a hoover, he's had a rinse off, I've cleaned the wheels and I've blacked the tyres. So, lunch next, and we will crack on with the day. I could do with a drink as well, actually. I hope this works. This one does look a lot better. You look really cool there at the end of the table. And the picture looks really good, actually. Ooh. Right, lunchtime. Right, well, welcome to episode 1 of Boaty in the Bath. If I've been reading the account doings correctly, then I can get the new phone. It's going to cost me £16 a month, but I can downgrade my airtime package to one with less internet, which I don't use, and that will save £10 a month. So I'd actually only be paying £6 a month for the new phone. And apparently it's got much better camera and image stabilization and all of that jazz. So I think that's going to be the way to go, isn't it? Now let's have a game of Burly Bum Cheeks. Oh! I burned my ass. Okay, darlings, time to go to work. And oh bloody hell, why do I have to do this? I know the door's locked. Oh, somehow I managed to allow that annoying little question to enter into my mind. Did you lock the door? Yes, I did. I made a conscious note to myself, you are locking the door. You don't need to question this afterwards. But of course I bloody do, don't I? Mustard said he does the same thing, so it's not just me going mad. Right, the big news is, I have gone ahead and placed the order for the new phone. And when I say new phone, I mean it is a new phone. It's a new phone to me. It's a new phone. Oh, it's a new phone full stop. It's a brand new phone. But of course, like this time last year when I ordered my iPhone 11 as an upgrade, this is not a latest model. It's not an iPhone 15 titanium job. No, not at all. It's an iPhone 13. But that's still 2 models newer than my current phone, the iPhone, the 11. And apparently the camera is a lot better. It's got image stabilization. All of the blurb says it makes Hollywood-style movies, all of that bollocks. I mean, we know that's all a bit of crap, but if it's got a better camera and it's got image stabilization, or better image stabilization, that's going to be well worthwhile. So this is the plan, my lovelies. That's going to be coming on Tuesday. As far as I can work out, if I've got it right, it's going to cost me £6 a month. And if it makes better films, I can justify that. It means saying goodbye to the iPhone 6, which will be a blessing because that's so old. And obviously I use that for my live streams, and it's so old. It's running an old version of the YouTube app, so I can't do any of the latest YouTube things. I can't do YouTube joints and everything. So, and I'm talking to you on the iPhone X, by the way. The plan is the iPhone X that I'm talking to you on now, that's going to become the new fixed live stream phone. It should be okay as long as I'm using a microphone. And my neighbours came back yesterday. They've been out to the Middle East apparently, so I'll be using a microphone anyway. So the iPhone X can sit at the end of the table. It's got a better camera, blah 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 blah. It's got the latest apps on it and whatnot. So with the microphone, it should be an upgrade for the live streams. Then my phone, my iPhone 11, which I use as my phone, that's going to stay as my phone. In the case, there's no point in me having a newer, posher iPhone to use as a phone, because I don't use my phone much, if at all. I mean, I use it to make phone calls when there's no alternative, and I stream music onto the onboard gramophone with it. So I don't need to upgrade to do any of that. So the new one is going to be the filming phone. I'll just buy a rubber, you know, the case that just, not like a flip case or anything like that, the case that just sits around it and around the back of it to protect it. And I'll put a screen protector on it, and it can just live like that, and hopefully that will improve the quality of my films. Well, at least the picture quality. I mean, nothing's going to improve the inherent quality of the content, because as we all know, it's shit. I mean, I've just filmed myself in the bath, for Christ's sake. But that's the plan. That's quite exciting, and that'll take me through the next 12 months. At some point, this gimbal thing will arrive from, well, may or may not arrive from mainland China. Yeah, that is that is the major technological channel update. And now I'm going to listen to some music. Oh, it's a beautiful day, by the way. Absolutely lovely. And of course, big day tomorrow, but we'll talk about that later. All right, catch you later, darlings. Bye-bye. It is lovely, actually. It's really warm. Slow down for the horses. Ponies. Pony, pony, horse. Nice horse. I miss being around horses. Okay, catch you later. Oh, that's a bonus. Now, I've just delivered to a customer that I chatted with a couple of weeks ago when I did the review on the Jag on the I-Pace. And he didn't know I did YouTube or anything like that. I mean, he does now, obviously. So we were chatting about that because he's got the supercharged petrol equivalent, basically. The absolute monster one. So we were chatting at that point, and he immediately subscribed, and just delivered to him now, and he said, how do you fancy doing a review on mine? I said, whoa, yeah, love to. So yeah, we're setting that up probably next weekend. I'm going out for a jolly in that beast, and that'll be a really interesting film to do on the back of the I-Pace, doing the petrol supercharged absolute, and it's modified as well. It's mapped, it's got the full stainless system on it, makes a tremendous noise apparently. So and he says he's okay being on camera and doing it as a two-hander like I did with Steve. So brilliant. I love it when these things come together. Here we go then, time to go home. Oh, the music's going to come on, isn't it? Turn off, turn down, no copyright, thank you. Oh, balls. There we are. Right, let's get going. We've got plenty to do tonight, and I really mustn't go to bed too late or too drunk, because going to be a big old day and a long old day tomorrow. Plenty of miles to cover, but it's a road trip with my best pal. That's got to be good, hasn't it? So a couple of things about tonight. One is that it is Bishnu's last night. Ram is back. He flies back into the country tomorrow, and he's straight back to work, bless him, tomorrow night. And poor old Bish, he's absolutely knackered. It's not just that he's kind of out of the habit of being at the coalface. It's the fact that his, you know, since he stopped being hands-on chef, he's developed his life so that he flits in and out of the restaurants, and he's got his whole political life and whatnot. So of course this last 2 weeks he's been working as a full-time chef, and in Ripley, where it's bloody hard because you haven't got a team around you. You've only got one other guy in the kitchen. So when it comes to prep and when it comes to cleaning down, bloody hard work, never mind the service itself. He's done really well, bless him. It's been really nice, I've enjoyed it. But he's had to do all of that and all of his daytime political stuff as well. you know, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be in Birmingham for 8 o'clock or something like that sort of thing. So he's absolutely exhausted. He's got a busy day tomorrow with his various community tasks. He's got an AGM to host and all that. But Tuesday he can have a bloody good rest. And we'll have our lovely Ram back, and I'm really looking forward to that. And the other thing is that I bought a car, kind of. It's a car for the company, not me and Mustard, Kathmandu Gurkha. So a bit of a work car, a bit of a workhorse. As I said, Bish has been putting all the miles on his own Audi Q5, which is just crazy, daft thing to do. I've been nagging him for ages to get a cheap banger, you know, and run it through the business, not use a personal car. That's crazy. And a guy who is his barber, but who is also a small-time car dealer, had something that he thought might be suitable. So Bish got him to bring it down here tonight, so I could look at it, drive it, give it a proper going over. And it's okay. So I've told him, yeah, we'll have that. Go ahead and do it. It's a 2011 61 plate Grand C-Max. So it is a 7-seater, which we need very, very occasionally, but it's not like a full-size 7-seater. Those rear seats really are occasional seats. But it's got a roomy enough boot to do all of the shopping runs and from the warehouse and whatnot. It's a bit mileagey. It is a bit mileagey, but it's a 2-owner car. Full history all the way through. Literally just been serviced. Few new parts to cover everything that was advised on the last MOT. Belt and everything are up to date. It's the 2-litre TDCI, so it'll be amazing on fuel. And it's titanium spec, so it's got all of the toys. And considering the miles are up, it's actually really super clean. It's in a very good colour. The interior is immaculate. Everything works as it should. Even the aircon is ice cold. So yeah, so productive night, and I need to get home, get all the stuff uploaded, and then it'll be a relatively early start, and off we go. Second Monday in a row, off to Llandud now. Okay, my lovelies, I'm home, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. And I can't wait. It's going to be an exciting day, I think. So, sleep tight, take great care of yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. Much love, good night.